morning, Team Country. Oh, hey, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And, of course, me and Kira, you know, we had, yeah, you know we had biscuits and gravy. Get it. But, hey, today is Wednesday. It is hump day. Time to get it. And, of course, we had to, you know, got us some early biscuit and gravy in our bellies. Feeling good. Anyway, so I want to tell y'all a little story about last night on, oh, y'all see him, get it. Anyway, I want to tell y'all a little story last night, what happened. So the son, well, Caden, came in there, he said, Dad, can you fix my old shoe? The sole was coming apart from his old shoe. He said, I don't want to wear my, my white shoes, which he's got some white Jordans, which are the Retro 12s that I got a good deal on Facebook when he started school. And he just, man, he absolutely loved them. He couldn't believe it. Anyway, that's my favorite shoe ever, is the Retro 12 by Jordan, which I don't own any because they're too expensive. But I got a good deal on his, like 50 bucks, I think, and I looked them up, and they had some on Amazon for 150. So I was like, hey, I'll come get those right now. Anyway, but his old Jordans that I got from Ross, the sole had come apart on one. He was like, we're gonna play outside a lot tomorrow, and I don't want to wear these out in the mud and everything else. I was like, it's called cleaning your shoes, son. He was like, I know, I just really need another pair. I'm like, oh, dadgummit. I'm like, all right. So I went at, what time was it? It was like 8:45 p.m. I was like, I wonder if Ross is open. I really cannot, you know, financially not ready to buy shoes yet. But I was like, okay, I'll go to Ross real quick, see if they got something. Of course, Caden was already in bed. He didn't even know I went. And I got to Ross, and it looked like I don't know, it looked like the store had been robbed of shoes. I guess it hadn't been restocked yet, even though I figured it would have been since the crowd was died down. It was, you know, anyway, so they didn't have anything. I'm like, well, crap. I was like, who else is going to be open at this time of night? So I go to TJ Maxx, which is next door. They didn't have anything his size. I'm like, come on, really? So I walk next door to the Shoe Carnival. They're closed. I'm like, all right, he's just, I don't know. I tried. But I did get him one pair of jeans because he's growing like a weed. So I got him one pair of jeans and Ross while I was in there. And I got where is it? I got a foam roller because every time I go to Walmart, I see that they're like 26 bucks. I'm like, yeah, no. And I've been needing one for about 2 months. My lower back's been giving me trouble. And I've been using a basketball, which is too much arch for your spine. I've been looking at a lot of chiropractic doctors and their videos and the stuff that they use. And you want to keep your spine straighter, which is why a foam roller is lower than it is. So I got a foam roller, which is actually, see, it's like a hard plastic, but it's got a rubbery outside. Hey, it was cheaper in Walmart. It was 19 bucks. Walmart's was 26. I'm like, well, that's saving 7 bucks. I really need one. I've been using a basketball every night to pop my back and to work my muscles in my back, which has been making a huge improvement because I do work with my back a lot, you know. That's hopefully one day, if my, you know, YouTube career takes off, maybe I can deal with merchandise and the business side of something instead of working with my back so much, because it's physically making me older than I am. Anyway, so I got the foam roller, I got his jeans. That was like 30 bucks or 33 bucks altogether, which I think my mom's sending me one that she said she paid $5 for, and if that's the case, I'm gonna take this one back because it is very hard, but it felt good last night. It cracked my back in places that have never been popped. Anyway, sorry, getting off subject, but not really. All right, so I saw Dick's right across the parking lot. I was like, I wonder if they're still open. I walk up to the door at 9:29. They close at 9:30. I'm like, no. The guy was like, hey, sorry, we're closed. And he was like, well, actually, we close in 1 minute. He's like, is there anything you can do in 1 or 2 minutes? I was like, yeah. I said, point me to the youth shoes. I go back there. I see a black pair of Nikes. they're 60 bucks. I'm like, oh my God, they would have been 30 at Ross, you know, like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't have a choice. I said, you got a 5 in those? He was like, I got a 5.5, and that's the only thing left. I was like, let me get them, because his other ones were 5.5. They were a hair too big. I was like, oh well, another 5.5 it is. So I check out. I was like, Jesus. I was like, you just spent like $108. I was like, oh, that's gonna hurt all week, you know. Anyway, so on the way home, I was like, just thirsty, and I was looking through the car. I was like, there is nothing. So I stopped and I got one of those tiny little, like, 8-ounce aluminum bottle Cokes from the gas station. And I walk up and I was like, I said, hey, I had like $7 cash in my pocket, and I bought a $2 ticket. I bought two $2 tickets. The first one I won $2. I was like, yay. And the second one, see that right there? It says big and 50. That means double. That means $100. So I won $102 last night after spending $108. Yeah. So if you guys don't believe that good comes back to you when you do good, then you're sadly mistaken, because it does. It very well does, and that's proof of it right there. I was very distraught about spending that money last night, and I'm like, I'm going to take my foam roller back, and, you know, I just was going to try to get a little bit of money back. I was like, that could have been groceries, and you could have just kept using the basketball on your back, or maybe aired up a football a little tighter, you know, trying to talk myself out of keeping whatever I had for myself. And then I won that $102. So that's a blessing. I'm still can't believe it. But anyway, hey, how's that for an intro? Let's get this day started. See y'all in the next clip. Oh, Lord. Hey. Well, you know what I always say? The day continues. Well, I just went to my first appointment here, and hold on. It was here we go. It was like an oven light, whatever you call it. Yeah, see that rag there? So I tried to install it, and when I went to twist it to put it in, and it still didn't work. Hold on, guys. Sorry. When I went to twist it in, where's that little... See that little sharp part right there? Yeah, right there. See the points on the metal? Well, when I went to twist it into its socket, it decided to go straight into my finger, and I literally, I'm not kidding when I say this, I felt it hit my bone. Yeah, like I jerked my finger out of there, and like I literally felt the piercing, and I heard the sound of it actually going all the way to the finger bone. When I pulled it out, I was pouring. Matter of fact, it still will not stop. And I just kept on. I didn't say nothing in there. I just wrapped my hand up in this towel. Actually, it's still, right now, it's still pouring blood out. And it's been wrapped for about, I don't know. It's been wrapped for about 10 minutes, and it's still not stopping. So I'm just going to keep holding it there. I may need to make a Mand-Aid. No, not a Band-Aid. A Mand-Aid. That's electrical tape. Which hopefully I've got some, because I don't have a Band-Aid, so I'm going to make a Mand-Aid. Because this has got to stop. Anyway, so, yeah, now that I've done bloodied up a whole rag here, the part didn't work, so I put it in for nothing pretty much, and I guess I need to call my project manager back. And I actually don't have anything else scheduled for today. I don't know. I'm about to call them and see if they got anything else, since I'm already out getting it. And today's Wednesday, the last day of the payroll. Gosh, it's just oozing out. Anyway, so yeah, so I guess my day of, how am I going to start this with a rag, I guess. There we go, get it. Oh. Hey. It's alright. Just a little poke. It's just a poke a little deeper than what I'm used to. I'm used to just a cut from a razor blade or something else. But this one, it wouldn't turn into the socket. I was like, man, I'm going to turn this thing hard. And I reached in my left hand, and as soon as I went to turn it, it still didn't turn. Of course, finally when I got a rag and a glove on, it turned. I don't know why they make it like that, but that aluminum went straight to the bone. And it is sharp, super sharp. They should have designed that a little better. I'm suing. Anyway, so I guess I'm gonna call my project manager and see if there's a little more work for today, because I don't like just doing 1 or 2 jobs. I like to straight up just get it. So that's the only thing I know how to do. So I'm gonna get off here. I'll see y'all in the next clip as the day goes on. Hey, the Band-Aid didn't work. I wrapped it in electrical tape and it ain't working. Look here. It just leaked through. Yeah. Hey, it needs to stop. I need that blood for later. Lord. Hey, I at least thought the Band-Aid would have worked. But, all it did was put pressure on it and make it bleed more. Well, good grief. Hey, it's becoming a disaster over here. This is ridiculous. Oh. Yeah, hey. Hey. Hope y'all don't mind blood, because you gonna get some today. I ain't had one that deep in a long time. And it wasn't but about an 1/8 inch wide, but it's just because it hit the bone that it won't stop. Even when I have a bad razor blade cut that cuts through, I can usually stop it in about 5 minutes. But this is, let's see, clock 12, 15. It's been like 19, 20, but it's been 20 minutes. And it's still non-stop. Well, I guess we'll get rid of that duct tape. I don't know. We'll just keep her wrapped up in a dadgum. Surely my finger just run out of blood at some point. Good Lord. Well, so I just got off the phone with them, and I said, hey, I need some work. I'm feeling lazy. I get lazy, I'll get fat. And I won't get fat. And I won't make no money neither. I don't want to be fat and broke. Good Lord. I'm gonna tell them, I say, y'all don't give me work, I'm gonna be fat and broke. I don't nobody want to be fat or broke. So, yeah, look at me. I'm driving with I'm having to drive on my hand attached to a rag. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna work my way to a store and get some of those, what do you call it? The waterproof Band-Aids that you swim in, because those actually give a super good seal on the fingers. So I'm gonna work my way to a Walgreens or Walmart or dollar store or whatever's closest, so I don't pour blood all over myself. But hey, it's 56 degrees. It's old hump day. The sun's out, but if I roll the windows down, it's actually quite chilly, to be honest with you. It's 56 and sunny, but that don't mean it's 70. It's still 55. No, it's 55. Oh, 54. No, stop it. My mirror keeps changing. 56, then 55, now 54. But hey, by the way, I want to appreciate you guys hitting that thumbs down too. Hey, that just means you're watching. Oh, I don't even the vlogs where I just like have a family fishing day or something and just, you know, and just film it. I still get people hitting the thumbs down. I'm like, for what? Just for what? Why, if you're thumbs down every single video, what are you, like, what's the point? Why are you here? Why are you on the channel? A thumbs down don't mean nothing. That, and all the people that hit the thumbs down and stuff, they never, ever, ever leave a comment. So, I've actually, you know what? It's been a long time since I've had to delete a comment. So, I do appreciate you guys, even if you do hit the thumbs down, I do appreciate you guys not leaving any tacky comments or anything like that. I do want to keep the channel drama-free. And I really do appreciate it, guys. I know it sounds funny thanking the people that are hitting the thumbs down, but I appreciate, you know, everybody. If you don't like the channel or you know, or whatever, or if you're a fan of someone else and all that negativity has brought you to somehow dislike my channel, then I appreciate you not leaving nasty comments, because I have family and I have kids and I have, you know, not just my kids, but other kids read and are on the channel. So I appreciate y'all not, you know, being tacky on there. Anyway, God, I'm actually trying to figure out where I'm at. Sangaree Middle School. All right, I think I'm trying not to use GPS, guys. I've kind of made it my mission to stop using the GPS as much unless I'm in a huge neighborhood, because I feel like I rely on it too much and my sense of direction is already not that great. So I would like to stop using the GPS as much as I can, like the old days. You know, we didn't have GPS. You had to stop and ask for directions. I'm not going to stop and ask for directions, but I'm saying, you know, back then we had to find our own way around. There was no GPS, and the first GPS we ever had, I believe, was what, like MapQuest, and you go on your computer and you'd print out directions on how to get somewhere, and you might have 5 or 6 pages that you'd have to carry with you trying to get, you know, an hour away to a certain location. So that was a blessing for us. We're like, oh, we've got MapQuest. So I know some of y'all remember that, and I grew up in the times of having to, you know, stop and ask for directions. That's how I grew up. I'm almost 34 years old. No, I'm not 50 and I'm not 60 years old, but I did grow up without electronics, and I grew up without all that stuff. So I do know what the older folks went through growing up, because I went through the same thing. You know, if we wanted to find our friends' home and stuff like that, we had to ride our bicycles down the road, whether it was a mile or 10 miles, and we had to go knock on the door and see if they were home. You know, a lot of us didn't even have a house phone or a landline. So that's how it was. Or you had to call if they did have a landline, say, hey, is Johnny home? Is Tim home? You know, whatever. But those are the good old days. Those were and I don't know. I'm afraid these electronics and all this other stuff, I'm afraid it's gonna turn boys into boys. I don't think it's gonna turn boys into men, because they just don't have to. They just ain't gotta get it like we used to have to make it. You know, and a lot of these social media and everything, they allow these children to grow up and be successful off their cell phones or off their computer, which is great, you know, which is great. But we still need men. We still need farmers. We still need people to work with their back. We still need people to build houses. And if society continues on with the life of electronics, then we're going to start having a huge lack of men. So I hope y'all don't take that the wrong way, and I hope you know what I mean. And Mr. Clayton, Mr. George, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The lack of men is becoming less and less, and y'all know it. You know it. And that's not what this world needs. You know, people say, well, you shouldn't work at Burger King, or you shouldn't work at McDonald's. Well, maybe you shouldn't work at Taco Bell. Well, you know what? Somebody's got to do it. So, somebody's got to flip our burger. If everybody's successful in building houses or on YouTube or whatnot, who's gonna put my extra pickle on my cheeseburger? Nobody. So, but then again, I don't believe in having those jobs as a career. Sorry, but I don't. I believe restaurants, low-paying minimum wage jobs, stuff like that, I believe that should be a stepping stone or a speed bump for you. So I don't believe that you should be relying on keeping that job to support you. If you want to better yourself, you need to use that as a stepping stone in your career. Now, that being said, don't take that the wrong way. You know, people can take stuff out of context a lot, and it happens a lot, but use that as a stepping stone in your career. Maybe you want to build that into management. Maybe you want to build that into being an owner of one. Maybe you want to build that into a marketing career for that franchise. You know, there's a lot of steps you can take up. One of the wealthiest people I grew up with was some of our best friends were the Youngs, Chris and Nick Young, and their dad owned like 51% of 30-something Sonics. Now, did he go to college? Nope. He started out flipping burgers. And his kids are now wealthy and they have their own Sonics. You know, making six figures when they turned 18 at their own Sonic. That's, you know, so use it as a stepping stone. Don't just keep working that register for 26 years. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that doesn't matter. Enough of that. It's been 10 minutes in this clip. I will see y'all in the next one. And cut. Oh, wait. What do you say when they... Oh, it's action. Crap. Can I redo it? Action. It's too late. I've already screwed it up. Hi. So what's up, guys? Hey, me and the boy went out to eat. I can't even say it because you can hear her squeaking over there. Hey, you want to show him? What are you eating? He's eating breakfast.
I am too.
You? Oh, yeah, Kira's eating breakfast too, look. Hey, you want to show me your new horse? Your Carhartt shirt?
You don't gotta stand up in the chair.
She got a horsey.
Okay.
But me and the wife, we're eating like regular, normal people food. What is that, baby? It's asparagus and tilapia. It is almost gone. It was asparagus, rice, and tilapia. Oh yeah, and grilled shrimp on top of it. But this place is called Perkins, and we come here every now and then on Wednesdays because it's buy one get one.
Not just Wednesdays.
Yeah, it is. It is just buy one get one on Wednesdays.
No, I said we don't come here just on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah. Well, if we have company, we'll come for breakfast and stuff. But they got, you know, fried pickles, and you can get breakfast all hours of the day.
We're gonna have company, so we're gonna have to come here.
No, because we have.
Yeah, we may not be able to. But so the day continues. It's hump day. You know what? I've already eaten. I'm gonna need a to-go box. Look how small his pancake was.
I have 3.
He ordered the wrong pancakes. I think you should order those from now on, because at least you'll eat all those. Because those big stack of pancakes you never eat. You've never once ate them.
I only leave like a couple.
Kira,
bites
tell him, what do you put on your pancakes? What is it? Show him.
I put on this though.
Show him. Is it jelly?
Uh-huh.
Grape jelly? Grape jelly on pancakes. Who taught you that?
I did that.
I don't even think I taught you that. I think you just one day just wanted to do that. Yeah, so
That's what has
anyway, we'll see you on the outro when we get back home. Outro time. Hey, hump day has came to a halt. We have accomplished another day successfully. Let's see. What are you doing, Miss Nene? Hmm? You getting ready for bed? No.
Watching this.
Oh, you're watching that? Excuse me.
The boy took away her slime.
The boy took away her slime?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Look like you're being lazy. It's been a long day? Yeah? I get her a bowl. Being lazy. Anyway, it... Love you. Oh, I was going in for it, but it came. Love you. What do you just went out. You just took a poop. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I need to be involved. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I don't think I need to sing girl songs. It didn't sound so good. 70. No, it's 74. Anyway, tomorrow, what is it? Thursday. I will see y'all tomorrow on Thursday. And I'm stuffed. I definitely feel fat and sassy. Fat and sassy. And actually, that was you couldn't get a better deal on that. We went out to Perkins and you know, the wife paid for her meal and mine was completely free. You can't even fix supper that cheap. And of course, Kira's surgery's coming up super quick. Less than 2 days, so we kind of wanted to spoil her with some pancakes. So, and it's definitely a plus that I got to eat for free. Hey, cause I'm cheap. But actually, our meal was about the price of if we would have went and got, you know, peppers and onions and meat and stuff, and just like made a pot of chili. That's about pretty much what it cost. So you can't beat that. But we try not to go unless it's on a Wednesday, because it is buy one get one. So you definitely can't beat that. That and we don't ever go out to eat anymore. So me eat for free and get to spoil Kiki with some pancakes. It's a win-win. Anyway, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Country Carter signing out.